Student, this is Karthik Trivedi and you're watching a lecture series of engineering graphics and design with me. So in today's video, we are going to start a new chapter called projection of plane. So before we start this chapter, it is very necessary to understand the basic concepts regarding projection of plane. So let us do that. So here, first we will define a plane because this chapter name is projection of plane. But before we start that, it is very necessary that we understand what is plane. So you know that plane is a 2D geometry. So as you can see the definition on your screen, a plane is a two-dimensional surface having length and breadth with negligible thickness. In short, it's a 2D geometry having length and breadth but having no thickness, or you can say that negligible thickness. For example, square, rectangle, pentagon, hexagon, circle, etc. These are all the example of plane surface because these all are 2D geometries having length and breadth but having negligible thickness. So I hope now you will understand what I am trying to say when I say plane. Okay. Second, in this chapter, because the chapter name is projection of plane, so we have to project this plane in HP, VP and PP. So here a plane surface position in space with reference to three principal planes of projection. So in this chapter some positions with respect to principal plane means horizontal plane, vertical plane and profile plane. So you will having a plane surface with reference to HP, VP and PP. So in this chapter you are having some position of plane by something like this. So now let us start and let us see all the concept regarding projection of plane. Okay, so now here I am going to take a three pictorial presentation. Okay, so in first pictorial presentation I am going to take a one 2D surface, or you can say I am taking one plane surface parallel to HP, something like that. We are having HP and VP. In second pictorial presentation I am going to take one surface inclined to HP, and in third pictorial presentation I am going to one plane surface inclined to what? VP. So basically I am going to have a three figure, or you can say I am having a three pictorial presentation. In first pictorial presentation I am going to take a one surface parallel to HP. In second pictorial presentation I am going to take one surface inclined to HP. In third pictorial presentation I am going to take one surface inclined to what? VP. Okay, now let us see the first pictorial presentation, and you can see that one surface over here. Yes, you can call it a rectangle. Okay, so you can see that one rectangle over here in first pictorial presentation, and this rectangle, or you can say this plane surface is parallel to what? HP. Okay, so this plane surface is parallel to HP. Let us take a second pictorial presentation. Here I am going to take this same surface but inclined to what? Inclined to HP. So let us take this surface inclined to HP. So in second pictorial presentation you can see that the same plane surface is inclined to what? HP. Yes, you are right. Now in third pictorial presentation what I am going to do? Remember very carefully, I am going to keep the inclination with HP same. So you can see that in second pictorial presentation you are having the surface with having HP angle, or you can see that you are in second pictorial presentation you are having a one surface having inclination with HP. So what I am going to do in third pictorial presentation, I am going to keep the HP angle same, but what I am going to do, I am going to rotate this figure a little bit, something like that, like this, so that it makes angle with VP. It makes angle with VP. So what I am going to do, see the second pictorial presentation, it is having some inclination with HP. So what I am going to do in third pictorial presentation, I am going to put this second figure into the third figure, but what the only change is, I am going to rotate a little bit, something like this, so that it makes angle with VP. So you can see on your figure. Okay, so I have rotated just little bit so that it makes inclination with VP. So in third picture presentation you are having a one surface having inclination with VP, and also it is having the same inclination of HP as it is in second figure. So in third figure we have what we have done, we have keep the HP angle same, but we have rotated the figure a little bit so that it makes inclination with what? VP. Okay, right? So in first picture you are having a surface parallel to HP. In second picture, you are having a surface inclined to HP. In third picture, you are having surface inclined to HP. The same inclination as in second figure, but you have rotated the figure a little bit such that keeping the HP angle same, but you have rotated the figure something like this so that it makes some inclination with VP. You have to make inclination with VP, but one condition is fixed. What that condition? You have to keep the HP angle same as in second figure. Okay, so remember this in your mind. So we are having this kind of three pictorial presentation. Now how to draw the projection of these three different thing over here. So let us see the first picture. Now let us take a projection of this plane surface. See the first picture, take the projection in vertical plane. So it will be something look like this. So it will look like what? It will be look like a line. If you take a projection on VP, this surface, this plane surface will be gonna look like a line in VP. And what about the HP? So if you're going to see it from top view, it will give it what? It will give us a true shape. Because why it will give the true shape? Because this surface is parallel to what? HP. Okay, so this is concept regarding to what? This concept is regarding to line. Okay, so it is very necessary before you start projection of plane chapter. It is very necessary that all the concept regarding point and line must be clear. So those who haven't seen my chapter of projection of point and projection of line, first go there and see that and then come over here so can easily understand the concept regarding projection of plane. Okay, so this is something like that. Now in second pictorial presentation, now come on to the second pictorial presentation and take projection on VP and HP. So in VP, you will get projection something like this. So you will get one inclined line. In top view, now take the projection in HP. So for top view, take projection in HP something like this, and you will get a surface, plane surface. But this is not a true shape. Why? Because this surface is inclined to HP. So now in HP, you will not get a true shape. So if it is not true shape, what we will say? It is apparent shape. Okay. Now come on to the third pictorial presentation. Okay, now same, take a projection in VP and HP. So now first take a projection, come to the third picture, take a projection in VP. So in VP, the figure projection going to be look like this. Now for HP, see the top view, take projection in HP. So you will get this kind of figure. So here both the shape you are getting in VP and HP both are apparent shape, because here the surface is inclined to HP as well as VP. Okay, now let us take this same projection. What we gonna do to put it this all three projection in a one single plane of paper? So you know the thumb rule. What we gonna do? We are going to, if this all these three figure in a first quadrant, what we are going to do? We are going to rotate HP in 90-degree clockwise direction so that we can draw the same projection in one single plane of paper. So let us rotate the HP plane in three pictorial presentation in clockwise. Okay, in by 90-degree. Okay, so let us doing this in clockwise 90-degree. So let us give the rotation of the HP in 90-degree clockwise, something like this. Okay, so now this very same projection will gonna be look like this. So the first picture, the projection of the first picture will be gonna look like this in a single plane of paper, something like this. So you can see that the front view will be a line and top view will be the true shape. Why true shape? Because in the first pictorial presentation, surface is parallel to what? Surface is parallel to HP. That's why in the front view you will get a line parallel to what? XY, and top view will be the true shape. Now for the second pictorial presentation, it is going to be look like this. Okay, in front view you will get a one line inclined to what? XY, and top view you will get a apparent shape. Because why? In top view you are not getting a true shape, because in second pictorial presentation a surface is inclined to what? HP. So that's why in second figure you are not getting a true shape. That means you are getting a reduced shape, or you can say you are getting a apparent shape. Okay, here I have given the plane surface name ABCD. So that's why you can see that in front view I have written A dash, B dash, C dash, D dash. In top view I have written ABCD. So you can give the name this plane surface of ABCD. Okay, now let us take the projection of the third pictorial presentation. So it will be going to be something look like this. Okay, so you can see that front view and top view both are apparent shape. Okay, so this is how you can get this kind of shape over here. So this is some basic concepts. Okay, so this is how you can take the projection. Now let us move on to the next slide. Okay, so this is the A, B and C. Actually your example is going to be look like this. Your example is going to be the combination of these three drawing. First he will say that there is a one surface, or you can say that here I have taken a plane surface as a rectangle. So what he is going to say, first you are having a one rectangle which is parallel to HP. So what you will do in first stage, which is A, alphabetical A. So you first draw a picture over here which is named as A. Then after what I will see that this plane surface, now this plane surface is having an angle 30 degree with HP. So you will take you will draw a second figure which is named as B. And after that what I'm going to do, by keeping the same HP angle, now I will rotate this plane figure 45 degree to VP. So now you will draw a third figure which is named as C. So now if you are not getting what I'm trying to say, just don't worry about that we are going to see in the example. Through example your whole concept is going to be clear. So now we are just restricted up to this. Now before we jump onto the example, let us see some procedure of solving the problem. First, if we have to draw the complete drawing in a three stage. One stage, first stage, second stage and third stage. Okay, so in first step 1, assume suitable condition and draw front view and top view of initial position. So if in example if he says surface parallel to HP, so first what you have to do, in first stage you have to draw a projection by considering surface parallel to HP. If he says that the surface is parallel to VP, example, it starts something like that. If surface is parallel to VP, so in first stage you have to draw by considering you have to draw a projection by considering surface parallel to VP. So this is what he is trying about step 1. In steps 2, now consider the surface inclination and draw second front view and top view. In third stage, consider side and edge inclination and draw third front view and top view. Just forget about all these things. In short, what here I'm trying to say that if in example, if he says that he will start something like that, if surface is parallel to HP, so what you have to do, in first stage you have to draw a figure by considering parallel to HP. Now in second stage you have to take HP angle, and in third stage you have to take VP angle. Again I'm going to repeat, if surface is parallel to HP, if he will give something like this in example, if surface is parallel to HP, so in first stage you have to take projection by considering parallel to HP, in second stage you have to take HP angle, and in third stage you have to take VP angle. Okay, or else if example it starts something like this, the surface is parallel to VP. So in first stage you have to draw projection by considering surface parallel to VP. Now in second stage which angle you have to take? You have to take VP angle. And in third stage which angle you have to take? You have to take HP angle. Okay, so you just remember these two things and you will solve any problem. Okay, let us say if in example, if he will not give that surface is parallel to HP, but he will write something like that, the surface is inclined to HP, then what you have to do? You have to automatically consider that surface is parallel to HP, assume that and start whole drawing. If in example, if he will not give that the surface is parallel to VP, but if he will give something like that the surface is inclined to VP, so what you have to do? You have to assume that this surface is parallel to VP and draw all these three drawings. So thumb rule is, if surface is parallel to HP, so first stage surface parallel to HP, second stage HP angle, third stage VP angle. Second, if surface is parallel to VP, so first stage surface is parallel to VP, second angle, in second stage angle VP angle, in third stage which angle? HP angle. Just so remember these two things and you can solve any problem. So if you are not getting anything from here, don't worry, just remember it or just watch this whole video just like a movie. So when I'm going to solve example, you will get it what here I'm trying to say. I hope you will like this video. Have a nice day. Bye bye.